Hello, I hope you are well. Welcome to another spooked out video on New Year's Eve. I hope you had a fantastic Christmas and gonna have a great New Year as well. And if you've already celebrated it, Happy New Year. Okay, right, so what's been going on? Lots. I've had some very strange dreams. A lot of seeing an awful lot of spirits, especially at night. I've had a lot of alien faces as well. A lot of people in cloaks, hooded figures wandering around. Not sure what that's all about, but there seems to be a lot of activity going on the other side. Lots of messages coming through for the world predictions. A lot about alien stuff in these UAPs and the swarm of drones. Now, I do think I have been a victim of some spell work, definitely. And I get that a lot of the light workers are having that kind of thing going on. But yes, I had a very strange dream. I've woken up screaming a couple of times. Now, that's actually quite normal for me because I was told that I have this functional neurological disorder, which is a glitch in the nervous system. It's not how I think. It has nothing to do with my thought processes. It's all to do with movement, and it can mimic a stroke, MS, epilepsy all at once. So yeah, but it's benign, and I sometimes I fall on the floor, I faint, I can't speak, all sorts of crazy things happen. And what my consultant said was that in the middle of the night, when I jump awake screaming, um, he believes I'm having a fit in my sleep, which I do have some. I have it through the night. It's just there. So I woke up screaming a couple of times, but been a little bit different. I've been breathing funny. My son could hear it in his room, and he comes running out sometimes because oh, and he just moves me, and I wake up. Other times, I actually wake myself up and I sit up screaming. That's because in my dreams I've had people around me that shouldn't be there. Am I dreaming or astral planing? I believe most of the time I'm astral planing, or I have what I call dream invaders. And I had a lady in the other day. I can't remember the full thing, but I know that she started talking to me about something and she used key words that I'd used in the world predictions video that I did about the 2025, what's coming up in 2025. So that was going on, but she said these keywords like swarm, the return, something else. So I don't know if she was actually giving me a message or she was doing something. I get a lot about things coming in code, messages from the past and from the future. So I'm not sure, but somebody's just stood. I can see them really strongly in the middle of the room. My main guide, he's got his arms folded. What does that mean? It means there are people about that shouldn't be. So yeah. So yes, it's very strange. And then last night I had a dream. I was with some other people on my child as a young person, and I went somewhere. And I'd known I'd been to this place before in a previous dream, or I knew of it. And there were a group of people. Now I would have called them a circle, but I'm wondering if they were a coven. And they were doing different types of massage, things like that. I put that down to the ASMR that I was listening to. Little, is it Little Carmy? Carmy, whatever she's called. She does all the facial stuff. And so I was listening to her, so maybe that was what that part of the dream was about. But there was all of a sudden this cover. Now I could feel in that they started doing some ritual. They were all sitting around, there were a whole load of women there, whatever. Now I keep getting sisterhood. I think there were a couple of men, but there were mostly women. And all of a sudden they started chanting, doing something, and it was like the back part of my head right down started tingling, going funny, as if something was, I've just heard, attaching to me. Oh my God. They've just given me that. So that's what I kept getting down my back. And I just walked over to them. I broke up their ritual, started shouting and tearing a strip off them, basically. How dare you do this? I mean, blah, 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 blah. What you're doing is wrong, blah, blah, blah. So there's definitely some sort of coven going on, which I pick up a lot. A lot to do with secret society stuff, everything. A lot of people have woken up with alien faces like this at me in the middle of the night. Very bizarre. I had somebody leaning over me like that. Now, I had a bit of a rough time on Sunday. I'm not going to go into it, but I wasn't very happy with a lot of things. And I sit in front of the mirror and I can see my guides go across my face. If you watch World Predictions or some of the other channels and on previous ones here, I do spirit faces where I can see people going over my face and I can see my guides. So I'm having conversations with them, not very happy. I can see my guide, and this is the older one, and he is Anubis, okay, and he is talking and I can't hear him. So I keep going, why can't I hear you? Why aren't you answering my questions? And they show me this guy who I've talked about before wandering around me, and he's actually talking to him. There are lots of other people coming forward, lots of images I'm being shown. Very, very strange. And I've realised that he's talking to them, trying to block. So there's this cordon around me, even closer than I think within my aura. And I can see that very, very clearly. There are a lot of these UAP things, people in them, flying around. They're protecting as well. They're also watching. Keep seeing into these other dimensions as well. I had a very strange thing when I woke up. When I woke up this morning, I saw a boarded up house somewhere and this little boy running around it. And then I saw my brother appear and pick him up. And I realised that was my brother as a child because I remember the photos. And weird stuff like that. Then I saw a whole load of people, all in different dress, all in colour. This was all in colour, running into somewhere. It looked like a school, and into a playground, a school. So there's something about inner child work here, going back to school, learning something, relearning something. I'm hearing. I don't know, but a whole load of different people from all different eras. And one of them was standing on the wall and he was dressed up very smart, everything. And he showed me his picture. It was my uncle, and I keep getting my uncle off it. And he kept appearing, standing on the wall, very smart. And so I'm not quite sure what is going on there. Very random images of people and them doing stuff. A lot of horses, always a lot of horses. Right, we've got fireworks going off here, sorry. Very strange images, and a lot of people walking around in robes in my room at night. I have been a little bit nervous I'm going to be taken, I have to say. But yeah, very strange. Now I have something appearing here. I don't know if you can see it. There's movement here. Always watch what goes on in the background. You may be able to see all the people standing there, all the men in black. I can see them standing around, around me, wherever I am. It's so strange. Sometimes I think at night, am I there or am I here? Am I sleeping there and then waking up here, or what is going on? Because there are all of these men standing there, and out of the back, especially when I'm doing spirit faces, I can see them all standing there. This weird dimensional thing where it seems to be like blended, especially at night. I have been seeing stuff outside again. I'm seeing the plane that I've talked about a lot. That was huge again, spacecraft. I see these UAP, these orb things going around. It's bizarre. And I talked about that one in the previous video where I woke up in the middle of the night. There were loads of these little orbs, and then there was a huge one. It kept flashing on and off at me. It was massive, and it was right next to my bed. So I don't know what was going on there, whether I had come back from somewhere or what. A lot of astral planing, but definitely there's stuff being aimed at the light workers. But if you want to know more about the predictions I've got for 2025, and there's something going on here, and all of that stuff about what's going on in the, with the alien invasion and stuff like that, please check out the world predictions video that I'm in the process of loading. So yeah. Anyway, let's have a quick reading about it. This is not a long video today. They've been quite kind to me over Christmas. Apart from Christmas Eve, I woke up in the morning and everything was going on in the room. All these people there, they looked a bit different, a little bit stronger. I don't know. And as you know, I physically see all these things. So lots of people, and they suddenly became aware that I was wide awake looking at them. And they're trying to show me all different things. So very odd. Oh, and the other thing I was in M&S the other day, and I see spirit children. Quite often I see spirit animals. I've been seeing spirit cats a lot. I would love to get a kitty cat. That's on the cards, hopefully, for this year. I've had dogs all the time, but I've never had the experience of having cats. So I love the boxing thing. I love all that. I watch all the funny animal videos. So I'm hoping for that. But I say a lot of spirit animals. There was a lioness came in the other day and lay next to the bed. I often see lions lying around, and bears, things like that. Sharks sometimes. All sorts of whales in particular. I've been lying in bed before and I can see on either side of me up in the air are these two whales moving. Fantastic. Amazing to see. So, yeah, so I'm in M&S and all of a sudden I'm getting stuff, and all of a sudden my hands went out and these two little children, spirit children, came and grabbed each hand, and I walked up to my son. I said, I can't hold anything. And he was carrying a load. So there are two children either side of me and are walking around. And then they just left and went off. Don't ask me. Quite a lot of children. If you're down, they tend to bring children in to see you, to lift you up. But I often see, all of a sudden, if I start getting a bit shouty, they remove them. And I can see just how many are in here. So maybe they'll have a connection to me. I don't know. But let's have a look and see what we can get about all of this. We'll go with these. Have my makeshift cards. So I keep getting something flying around here. I keep getting a lot about what is invisible will be visible this year. Seeing the hidden truth, a monster reveal, a surprise. A lot about aliens, stuff like that. These UAPs, these drones, all of that. Which you want me to put them back in? Yes, please. Okay. I'm the wrong way there. I've been woken up twice, lots of uncomfortable. One time I couldn't even remember why I'd been uncomfortable. Felt very trapped, a lot of people coming at me. So very, very odd. Internal pressure. Feeling that internal pressure, probably. You will never know. I will never know what. What is this about? Losing side. Victory. I can hear leaves. Very windy here. We're on a weather warning for the wind. So we've got internal pressure. You will never know. Losing. You will never lose. Oh, internal pressure. You will never know. Losing. Victory. Oh, is that a message? That'd be a good one. I think there's been a lot of definitely a lot of spell work and coven work, I'm being told. So be aware of it, especially if you're light work, if you're doing any form of light work. And if you're watching this, there's going to be a victory over it all. Star. It's some sort of victory coming in for the star seeds, light workers, getting the message across. There's big emphasis on getting the message across to people about the invisible, seeing it, helping people get to that reveal. A lot of people are being awoken before their time because it's very urgent at the moment that people are. It's on danger point, one pivot point, I keep being told. So I don't know why I keep getting this name Angela, but they use it like an acronym. Is that the right word? It's like a system or weapon system. It's something like that. Could be AI. Has a message. Or Angela, somebody from the spirit world, has a message about World War II being repeated. I get a lot of 1 hour, a message coming in from Angela in 1 hour to reveal something. Want to reveal something. That could be somebody in your spirit team and my spirit team, or could be, this is an angel. This is somebody big. It's an intelligence coming in to reveal something very important. A message of faith, a message clearing fog away. The hidden can be hidden no longer. Am I saying true? I don't know what I'm saying. Don't want to talk about him here. He's spreading lies and confusion. In a book, this could be a book written by somebody. No, it's something to do with an alliance. Human, he, she, they. Something to do with AI here. This has got to be AI. Mr. Elon Musk, Bond villain, sort of call him. It's a lot of people call him. Angela, something in a book revealing something about him, maybe. AI. Faye. I don't know if these are the names of AI. I mean, that's, elemental stuff as well, but corporate espionage, pivot point, and the future. I'm going to get one more. Sabotaging. Is AI going to tell us that we're sabotaging our own future, or are they going to sabotage it? I mean, what's happening there? AI is going to be used to steal. I'm not sure. There's something about AI, a big message revealing something. We've got a connection to technology here. Elon Musk, SpaceX, covering something up. At a pivot point with AI getting more intelligence than they should have. I always get that they won't let us go too far with AI. They will put the block in, the guardians of this planet. So, corporate espionage, stealing important secrets, sabotaging something to do with AI. Blending of human and AI has begun. Let's find out what that's all about. Coming of spring. Beneath my feet stir the waking, spiraling surges of warmth that tell of life ready to birth. There's some new AI coming out. There's something new is coming out. Something from the dead is rising, but it's coming in a new form. The coming of spring, and it's bringing in new life where everything is dead in the winter earlier than planned. And somebody's been trying to sabotage that. It's the evolution for us. Somebody's been trying to get us to a pivot point where we go the wrong way. Something to do with AI. Called Angela has the potential to sabotage. If we go too far, it would sabotage our own future. But there is some sort of cybernetics blending human and now I know Elon Musk was doing that with some spinal thing, but there's going to be more of that happening. Dark days of winter. I must seek to befriend the hidden parts of self, the darkness that embraces the whole of who I am. So I think something's rising, but we've got dark days of winter here. Needing to get rid of something so this spring can come in fully. We've got the shoots of start of it, but we are on these destructive paths. And we must cleanse and purify, and that's what we've been doing. There's new growth coming in here. There's somebody's spying on this. This can be alien stuff, trying to sabotage our new beginning. I mean, this thing with Russia, this, all this potential for war, everything that is sabotaging our future, and we are having to go through some dark days. It's almost like this was coming, and now we've got these dark days. It's been covered over again. We've got to purify and let it come once more. Antlers. Allow the magic of who you are to be seen by the eyes you keep. You are enough, my dear. Take ease in receiving. Something about the human race blending, believing in itself. So it can rise and evolve, not being stuck in the darkness and the negativity, sabotaging itself all the time, having other people, could be off-worlders, whatever, sabotaging us, interdimensional stuff. No, it's time to rise and evolve. Self-harmony. All right, we've got Aquarius here. We're in the age of Aquarius, following the star. We have to remember our DNA, what is in our DNA. We are the stars. We are being led by the star. We are being guided all the time. We have to have faith that we are being guided in the right direction, not to listen to those fear-mongering, things that go on in the world. Yes, we've got to be aware of them. I have to talk about them, but it's always with the idea that we can come out of this and lead ourselves to a better future, this evolution. And it's about following the star and illuminated. And that's why the guardians want us to see what is hidden from us, to break the chains of humanity. Those show me men and women with chains and crawling. And it's to break those chains. And be wary of AI and how far it goes. I don't know if AI is going to give some answer about humanity. I don't know. Its future, I don't know. Maybe a message is going to come through, a spiritual message come through AI about the future of humanity. I don't know. There's definitely some cybernetic blending, and it's how far down the track are we going to go with that. There's something about cybernetics and stem cells, and there's some sort of technology there. There's some tampering that's not approved of. I've had this with the stem cells before. This river rocks. Go with the current, dear one. Find peace in letting go. Let life wash over your soul and welcome your becoming. It's definitely, there's going to be more flow of information, of knowledge, of receiving more messages that make which direction we need to go in more clarified. There's going to be a lot of people walking up a bit faster. It's like, come on, now, you've had enough. Before their time, really, so there'll be some bumpy roads. But they're doing like a mass awakening. They're trying to do a mass awakening. They're trying to provoke it over there. So we see, so we can stop this sabotage. Okay, let's get two of these. As I say, it's not going to be a very long one today. I won't do spirit faces. We've got winter. Go the distance, ride the rough times. Go the distance. 3 months. 3 months, 4 days. I keep getting 3 months, 4 days. Divine Feminine's going to rise more. Something happening. It's going to be a trigger point for the rise of the Divine Feminine. They're trying to bring that in more and more. And this is something that's provoked by off-worlders. Sinking ship. Got that before as well. Sinking ship, this idea that the way the world order is at the moment, masculine, patriarchy, all of that crap, which needs to fall up here. We both have male and female within us, and we need to be more balanced. People are trying to cling on to that. They're trying to cling on to the past. It's a sinking ship. Okay? We are going to evolve. Just got to keep off these destructive path lines. Okay. All right, you want to go more to there. Wealth is going to be distributed a lot better as well. There's going to be a bit of an economic crisis. October time, there's going to be some sort of economic crisis. And it's to distribute wealth more. The people at the top who have been greedy, who have taken too much, who are all for themselves, are going to be pulled down. I always get you've got these billionaires at the top. They're usually male. I mean, there are female ones, but it's all men, men, men. So that's going to be brought. That's going to be brought down. It's just going to be dispersed. There's going to be a bit of a crash, but it's going to help. This time, it's going to affect the people at the top, not the people at the bottom. Okay, it's going to be more dispersed. They are changing. We are evolving. We are getting better. It doesn't look like it right now. It looks like pure hell, and they're on crash course for World War III. But this is the pivot point. We have to decide our direction, and it's all there for us. All this good stuff. We just have to keep going, keep the faith. We can get there. Okay. Okay, Bridget. May the serpent wake, bellowing with the rising flame and beckoning the wisdom that awaits your return. Cooking something up. Cooking something up. Something new coming. Something forged from fire. Coming out from fire. Passion, anger, frustration. All of these things coming to the top. The invisible will be visible, and it needs to be dealt with and faced and confronted in a good manner. Okay. Yeah, look. Passion, fire. There's a cleansing. There's a lot of fire coming up to the top here. Now, yeah, we've got that lot of fire and things getting worse, but they want you to think of the passion with love, love and passion coming to the fore, passion for life, passion for evolving, for love, bringing love to the situation. Yeah, gratification. I'm told to say these people at the top will be brought down. There are some significant figures, I've talked about them in the world predictions. Okay, Mr. Bonvillain himself. Oh, okay. Disconnection. disconnection from the old. It's like everybody's just, it's almost like being earthed in this present order, the way things are in this matrix. It's almost like people are going to be allowed to be cut free and rise up to the top so they can see the truth, escape that way by going up, ascending dimensions and levels in the mind, body, and soul. Okay. Yeah, and there's an acceptance that needs to happen. That some people are trying to cling on, that's why we're stuck. They're trying to break us free. Mystery. Wonderful mysteries about our existence as humans, how we are evolving, how our bloodlines are evolving. We always get the 144,000 coming in here, bringing in new bloodlines. So yeah, there's a lot of mystery going to be revealed. I don't know why the light's gone. It's bizarre. A lot of, as I say, the mystery going to be revealed. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. I think they want one more. Yeah, watch out for the vampires that want to keep us down and stuck in this world order, and things won't change, and this is how it is. Rubbish. Okay, we can do it. I hope that has been of enjoyment. I will do spirit message, well, over my face next time, because it's New Year's Eve and I am going to be late, so I hope you have a great time. Please check out if you want a 2025 reading in the description, coaching, anything like that. If you want to say these things or a channel, whatever you want to do, talk to angels, I can help you with that. All the details are in the description. Take care of yourselves. Have a great time. Please subscribe if you haven't already as well, and share. That would be fantastic. Thanks. But have a great time if you haven't celebrated already. And anyway, Happy New Year. Take care of yourselves. I hope 2025 is a good one for all of us. Okay, take care. Thank you very much. See you next time. Bye.